Alright, so for this quest, before we do that, let me switch character. No, I'll just stay all beta.
But
Excuse me.
Not yet.
Yes, I know it's right here. I'm just checking something. Because I don't know what to expect from this. Alright.
This always describable feeling of nostalgia.
hello again, Wangya. How's the Mingxiao Lantern construction coming along?
Good to see you two. The Mingxiao Lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required plastrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done. Plastrite is the main component of any Mingxiao Lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or plastrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the plastrite they donate, as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some plastrite and make a wish.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of plastrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is called azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned. In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use vermilionite to keep themselves airborne. It's a tall order, but I'm sure you can manage.
Now, isn't this lively?
Alright, looks like we gotta fight a ruin hunter. Let's start here. I went the wrong way, I think. Nope, yeah, it's this way. The other one's down there. Hello, everybody.
Burst forth!
I'll just double change quickly. Or I won't, because my ult's just gonna miss.
Incoming.
She just did that from the start.
Don't blink.
Okay, I guess I gotta shoot those. Hopefully. I didn't know that's what these were called. Bloaty floaties or whatever. That's one. I thought they would drop something, but I guess not. Azurite, okay. Now I gotta go fight the ruin hunter. I wonder if this is going to be an ordinary Ruin Hunter or not. And if it uses the Vermilion Knight, if I said that correctly, I'm guessing it has it in its tanks or whatever, like the fuel tanks right there. Come on, buddy, wake up.
Scratch that. Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Live! Moments of birth.
I didn't think I was gonna hit him. I thought he would have went sailing past me. Oh, like that. Okay.
La, la, la. Look at you, Foozhound.
Burst forth.
Blazing delight.
Come on, Diona, heal me faster.
Boing, boing, boom.
Don't want to get hit by that, because I think that is an instant kill almost. Wait for him to go up into the air.
Speed of light.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do it for a second.
Coming to be.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Speed of light. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually expecting him to go up to the air so I could shoot him in the head with Diona. Alright, report back. Forgot because of that thing, I can't see the waypoint. I didn't know I can actually stand on the umbrellas. I thought I'd just fall right through.
Wanya, we're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
Done. Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with. And you? Let Paimon see. Huh? Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for. Oh, so you put your sister's wish rather than your own. Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next lantern rite together. Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Miss Wangya.
Well, hello, Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy and I should go play on my own. I want to make a shell lantern, but I don't know how. Miss Wangya, could you help me make a shell lantern?
Sure thing, but promise me that you'll go back home as soon as we're done playing. With so many people at the festival, your granddad will be worried sick if you stay out too long.
Thank you, Miss Wangya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
I certainly do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. I should really stay here to keep an eye on the girl. Hey, could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials? Great, thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, at least we didn't get stuck babysitting. Like on the two-cert quest.
suspicious. Don't you think?
Sorry, cut you
what
off,
you
Paimon.
doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get gone! Huh? All right. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character? Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it. He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent.
I mean, he's still crouching on the ground,
Paimon
though.
has a bad feeling about this. What could he be up to? Let's investigate. Well, this area is full of construction supplies for the Mingqiao lantern. Paper, oil, wood. All highly flammable materials! On the last day of the Lantern Rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingqiao lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies... Let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back. Because...
She wants her wish to come true.
Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period. Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, mora meat, almond tofu.
I mean, the dude's still here, though. That's the weird part.
That should be enough. Let's get back to Wangya.
Sure, let's just leave the suspicious guy there. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Lantern Rite special grilled tiger.
Paimon very well could have came back herself. I'm just saying.
Did you get the materials? Ah, yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site. He looked like he was up to no good.
I see. Okay. Please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming. With so many people visiting for the Lantern Rite, we can't afford to ignore something like this.
Miss Wangya, is something bad gonna happen at the Lantern Rite?
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
Again, we're just gonna leave the guy over there.
Now, isn't this lively?
I very well think someone should watch him or, you know, make sure he doesn't do anything.
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingqiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the Lantern Rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
In due course? This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
Another day, another commission. I'll just hit this one.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the Lantern Rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Our pleasure! We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Really? Huh. Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days. Ah, yes. No commission should go unpaid. I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
Alright, to the plains. If I remember correctly, that is actually a mountain and I don't feel like climbing. It's probably not gonna matter. Come on, Clay, heal. It's not that bad, actually, climbing the mountain.
It's a hilly churro blockade! There's so many of them. Why would they
There's
gather
5.
together like this? We can't let them get away with being a menace to the
Most
people
commissions make me
here.
fight 10.
Let's show them what we've got.
Don't blink!
Coming to be.
Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Paimon. Paimon, Clay. Because I have no Claymore characters at the moment, so her charged attack does the most. Here. Take him out first.
Nowhere to hide.
Who are you? Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, today may have ended quite differently. I'm in charge of keeping the Lantern Rite safe. A lot comes out of the woodwork at this time of year. There are thieves around every corner. I encountered one during my patrol just now, so I called a few men and we pursued them out here. Once we got here, we decided to split up. I was searching this area. The thief seems to have made a clean getaway, and I sure didn't bank on these monsters being here. I was just assessing whether it would be better to send for reinforcements or find another way to disperse them. And that's when you showed up and dealt with them. And thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else? Another one? It's interminable. Right. When I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
Do you get the feeling... Paimon thinks so too. With our wealth of experience adventuring far and wide, we should be able to get to the bottom of this. So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently. That's why there's no time to lose. When there's highly flammable materials involved, once the crime happens, it'll be too late.
And this is all so the food still don't get burned down. I'm doing this at 7 o'clock in the morning. Funny if all the stuff's stolen.
Aha! Knew it! Wait! There's another person!
I mean, the guy couldn't go far. I don't think there's any way off that. I guess Shell has something to do with this.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Shell? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate. When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively. I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh! Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
Why Kaya? He's all the way up in Mondstadt. And isn't the dude right here? Or didn't he go this way at least? I don't know. Oh, the Crimson Wish is reset.
Well, well. Long time no see.
Kaya! We went to the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
Oh, that about sums it up.
I'm flattered. But don't you think you might be overestimating me?
There it is! At last! Kaya displays the knightly virtue of modesty, perfectly articulated and masterfully delivered.
My goodness. Your stay in Liyue seems to have sharpened your wit and broadened your vocabulary. Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
I'm just saying I kind of realized it was a treasure hoarder just from the outfit. I was about to say Windrise is right here. I was like, I didn't understand where it was. The marker, at least. I thought the marker would have been right next to the shrine, not across the river. I forget who uses these. There's still one here, game. There it goes.
Huh?
Hey! You're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Ugh, stop being so annoying.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
Okay, I see.
So, what can you tell us as an insider?
I do not think this is the work of the Treasure Hoarders. The reason the Treasure Hoarders are able to sustain a giant cross-border operation is because they abide by one fundamental principle. Caution. Softly, softly, catchy monkey is the name of the game for them. By contrast, the idea of taking huge risks to try and make a fortune is utter folly in their eyes. Liyue has the Adepti looking after it, doesn't it? And they're especially active during the Lantern Rite. There's just no way that they, slip of the tongue, when you've been undercover as long as I have. Where was I just... oh, yes. There's no way that they, the Treasure Hoarders, would dare make a move during the Lantern Rite. Also, the Treasure Hoarders organization in Liyue recently received an anonymous letter.
Why would someone send them an anonymous letter? Trying to frame them, perhaps?
Nobody knows. But what I can tell you is which branch of the Treasure Hoarders has the letter in their possession. There. I've marked their location on the map for you.
Great! Well, Paimon thinks this was productive. This is our only solid lead. Let's not waste it.
If there's nothing more, I should get back to treasure hoarding. I mean, get back to those treasure hoarding lowlifes. To spy on them.
I mean, the guy is an informant, not a fucking detective. Like, he's not undercover. He's just an informant. Where was I supposed to go? Right, all the way in Leeway, got it. just swim across the river. Did I say swim across the water? I mean glide across. And I need a bunch of these.
La la la.
Will this work? Nope. Oh, I thought it would be like in the waterfall, you know? Like a secret base. And this looks like a hilly troll camp, just saying. I mean, maybe not that part, but that part, yeah. Before I get into a fight, let me just loot your stuff. Just food. Just food. Sorry, squirrel.
Sorry, pal, wrong way. Wherever you think you're going, it's that way.
But isn't that the way to Liyue Harbor?
Right. Here is nowhere. So the other way is Liyue Harbor.
If you're looking for somewhere to stay, I suggest you go to the Wangshu Inn. Fair prices, great customer service, and a wonderful view.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Liyue's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate. Any further questioning you may direct to me.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
You're the vigilant Yaksha!
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would you?
Of course, if it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
I'm just gonna float on my main character's head. Got it.
Come into being!
Oh wait,
La
hold
la
on.
la. Can't handle your drink, huh?
Oh man, if I had Joe, I think I'd have built him better than this. I don't even think I hit him. I went through him.
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
How about that? Paimon knew it all along. Let's see what they wrote.
I see. Then let us send these two to the meeting. The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Great, everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
To read the letter, just pause the video. I just scrolled down, glimpsed over it, and then I'll read it later.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
It still seems like a long shot to me, but with the help of an Adeptus, hopefully everything will turn out fine.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Then it is settled. What is it? Huh? I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. When this matter is resolved, come to Wangshu Inn. In previous years, the Mingxiao lantern has been visible even from there.
He's vanished! Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already? But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Just disappearing like a god.
Wonders what the sender of the letter is planning.
Whoops. I almost did something else. There we go. And I accidentally, hold on. Pen, cancel navigation. Okay, now where we gotta go? Down there. Yes, I got the wings from Liyue. I'm currently getting the ones from Mondstadt. I think all I have to do is the request. I think I have to do 1 or 2 to get it. Pretty sure I've fought him before. I don't know. Oh well. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Oh, it's under the tree. I thought I had to like go off the side of the cliff into a cave.
All right. You folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah? I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth. But it seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool though. Gutsy.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I was in the middle of my speech and everything!
Okay, I don't care. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually funny.
Wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
It's just him.
Finish!
Just him.
Shaken and stirred!
Alright.
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Moment of birth.
La la la!
Incoming.
Buddy, I would just run away. This is why Klee's broken right here. Just for single target enemies. Watch. Just send your opponent flying.
Tell us your diabolical plan now!
Okay, I give up.
Give up now, or feel the wrath of my Paimonial... Huh? You're giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders? Oh, man, they're my heroes.
Wait a second.
So, I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity and submit my pledge of loyalty.
Wait a second. None of this is making any sense. Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil looking. But instead, we get you.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I was only checking the place out. My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials.
Are you serious?
Well, I just wanted to nab me the biggest chunk of plastrite in 20 years is all. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the plastrite once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson. Now that the Millilith have gotten hold of that idiot, let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Is there a need to inform him? Because we kind of did just do his job. I mean, this is a good view. He's not here. Game? Do I gotta reload? Is he one of them? The last time I checked, I think he had spiky hair. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's a little spiky.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help. Looks like the Mingxiao lantern will be ready soon. A critical juncture. We cannot afford the slightest interference. Rest easy. Word was passed up the chain. Another group of very capable troops have been brought in. They're dressed as ordinary citizens. You wouldn't notice them in the crowd. If anyone dares make a move, they'll be on them in an instant. That's sorted then. You two get some rest, we'll take it from here. Enjoy the lantern rite in peace.
So, Paimon supposes that's taken care of then. Paimon wishes so too. Guess he won't make it this time. Wait! Do you remember what the inspiration for the Mingxiao lantern was?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know this. I think I remember it, but I don't. I'm just gonna go with this.
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Mingxiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshu Inn like he suggested, then try to persuade him. Even though he said you can see the Mingxiao lantern from Wangshu Inn, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Is that the end of the quest?
Where has Master gone this time?
So I'm guessing there is 3 chapters of this.
into the world and investigating.
Just making sure I got everything from here. Armory. Also, for those who don't know, this is the tower defense mode they added in for this event. It's actually very fun. And the stuff at the bottom is how you upgrade it. 2 days to that quest. Back to this, it just says I have something for it. Would be this. Yep. And I'll do the rest of these later. Including the, I think there's one more. Yep, this one. Get all the towers, or whatever you want to call them. It says it right there. But I'm not saying that word, I'll butcher it. I got all these to level 6. It still says I have something new. Oh, this is also how you get, I don't know if this is the 4th or 5th crown, but this is how you rank up the characters' talents. I believe it gives you the highest tier of their level for the talent too. And I'm guessing we don't have this one yet? Oh, no, we do. Oh no, it says not available yet at the bottom. But we only get one of these per thing, I think. These you can also get from the Paimon shop. If you don't know what these are for crafting the gems like these into higher tiers, but you need other ones, I guess. I don't know, I haven't got into it that much. Alright, where does this quest? Wangshuin? Oh, also it says the reputation reward for leeway. I have leeway maxed and it just keeps giving me those, so I'm just leaving it there. Alright, let's go talk to Zhao. Or the lady first. Aw, man, if it gives me a cutscene, this dog and cat start me on again. The whole time, like last time. Also, if it looks like I'm going too fast, I just hit square to do the autoplay feature. If it's too fast, just pause it, read it. See, it says stop autoplay at the bottom.
Howdy. Please, get straight on in.
Where's the up top or down low? Down low. I'm hoping this don't take that long, because if it does, the video will go well over an hour, and I'm sorry for that. Go right into the water. There's one over there. Like, oh, I need to get these ingredients for me, but I'm fairly certain I have enough of them. Actually, wait, I guess I don't have to? I guess they just drop extra ingredients? Yeah, it says pick up and the other one says investigate. Back up top? No? Oh, it wants me to hang the lanterns.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Okay, so anyone that walks up here will hit their head on this. Well, yeah, see? This one looks like it might be a little higher up. It is. See, this one's perfect height. You'd have to jump to do that. No, damn it. I didn't really want to wait for the loading screen, but now I have to. I could very well just climb the tree the normal way, but I'm not going to. Loading screen wasn't long because I was close by. What did I give him, by the way? Whatever it was I picked up. Wait, wasn't she at the lantern right? Why is she here now? My poor dog. Hit X by accident, so you're gonna have to pause the video to read that, because I could not get it. You think she'd be at the lantern right, because she is, like I said above her head, the lantern right manager. Flying over there would probably be faster. I think the nearest way shrine is that one right there, the actual shrine. Again, it might have been faster, but I think gliding was. We have never done this. Another reason why Owl Beta is good. And no, I didn't buy him. I actually got lucky when his banner was out. Ooh.
Think you can bully me? Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Also got lucky with Kaching.
Don't blink.
I know this is gonna seem like a waste of an ultimate. Ultimate, or whatever it's called. Some people call it super. Again, if this is too fast, pause it. Guess I already have the materials. Oh, come on, man. I really don't want to give you a core lapis. Yeah, I know it's just one and I can get more, but still I need that for Kaching. Again, it is just one, but when I last leveled her up, I literally just needed one and had to wait 2 days because I've apparently got every one of them in the map. And if you play with friends in this game and they're of the same master rank or lower, I said master rank, adventure rank, you are able to go to their world and farm some of their stuff, but be careful. You know, a lot of people don't like doing that. A lot of times they kick you from it, or you can join a random person in co-op and you can just farm their world. I believe there's also a achievement. If you go to these, you can find co-op achievements, and I think there's rewards for collecting 50 region-specific items on another player's world. And I think it might even go up to 100, I'm not sure, I haven't tried. Again, I'm hitting autoplay on this. Keeps telling me there's a new quest, but I don't think there is. I mean, there's this. I haven't done this because I don't have time to... I mean, I do have time to go around grabbing all these. I have most of them. These are for the shrine. You find them, you get that right there. The geo stuff you go around collecting. If you get a specific amount of those, you'll get stones of remembrance. And you put them in the 9 pillars. Double checking. Let me hit L2 real quick. Nothing there. I already have 3 keys at the top. I believe that was the last thing I have to do. Might as well throw a wish. No, I do not own Zhao. I've been trying to. My last role was a Diona. That is not the reason why you've seen me using her. I just got a first constellation for her. And I have the other 2 characters on the list as well. So let's hope for a Zhao. Nope, wants to be a sword. It's a club, but it's counted as a sword in my eyes. It's a claymore sword. Now I'm down to 1 primo gem. Again, there's these as well if you need wishes. You get these, the star glitter. You get those from purples and golds when you make wishes. I don't know if there's any other way to get them. Most people don't waste them on the wishes. They waste them on the, I say waste, they use them on the characters that come out, like for instance Beto and Noelle. These are both 4-star. One has a geo, one has a lightning. And there's usually 2 in here as well. The special event banner, like the Zhao banner one. I think it's called the... I don't know. It's at the bottom, I think. There it is. The antiquated is the normal, and the intertwined is the event. I believe these are both supposed to change here in a few days. As you see, they cost 75 per, but I think you could only get 5 a month. So when this resets in 13 days, you can get them again. The rest of this looks like just essential materials, the experience, whatever you want to call these. The adventurer's experience. They look like tickets. There are these are for your weapons. Obviously more, everyone needs it. And there's those things I was talking about before. You need this to... I don't know if I can show you what those are. Oh, these are for the event that's out right now. It's the tower stuff. As you can see, we usually get more of these. The shards you get from mining. These you get from, I believe, killing like the hilly turtles. Yeah, it says right there. Fatui elites. I don't know. Actually, no. I think that's a lie. You can actually get these from animals too. You've seen I killed a squirrel earlier and had one of these. These you get from any plants in the game. Apples, the berries, the mulberries, if I said that correctly. Like the wolf stuff, the wolf berries, the... actually, like anything basically. But the things I was going to show you... Oh, here's the remembrance. I need the 9th one to finish that quest. Oh, I didn't know I had one of these. These are what you need for the remembrance. You need, I think, 15, or I need 15 or something. I'm looking for that crystal. These. If you have enough of these, you can usually make the golder version of these. I don't think I own one at the moment. To show you, I have 3 crowns, by the way. I can get a 4th here by doing the Crimson Wishes, I believe they're called. Yeah, I do not own the gold one, but if you get enough of the gold ones and say you don't need it, with that stuff I showed you earlier, the dust, and the shop, if the game decides to go down, there we go. Go over one. With these you can turn those crystals into different ones. So if you need a geo one, I think it tells you you need the fire one. It doesn't really make sense, but they added a boss in that drops these randomly. He is located over here. You'll get a special quest and you'll have a quest to come fight him. They added also a tinier version of him, like right behind it. There's like a stairway. I did not know this. My friend showed me this. I actually came in from over here, like on this side, because there's 2 ways to go to him, I believe. There's one right there where the stairway is, and then there's this way, past the treasure hoarders that are right there. But I'm going to make this last wish, and obviously I probably won't get anything. Oh, as you see, I still have the Noel banner. I've never really wished on this. I think I wished 5 times and that was it. And that is a starter banner, by the way. Beginner's banner, never mind. But I'm just gonna use it on this. Hope for one of the 3 characters. Well, I didn't get a 5-star, and I was going to pick him up for the... I'll show you in a second. I was going to pick him up for the event. You get a free character. If you hit Stand By Me at the bottom, triangle for PlayStation, you get one of these. It says you need to spend 1,000 peace talismans. I have more than 1,000. At the top it looks like 206, but it's more than that. For some reason it doesn't show the whole number. Even hitting over it doesn't tell me. But I was going to use it on him, and I just got another one of him, so I might not now. I might use it on... forgot his name, I'm sorry. But I have basically almost all these characters to where I want them for their constellations. For anyone that wants to pick these up, check the character's constellations out first, which one you like. His first constellation and his last constellation are the best. I only have one of him, so I do not have a constellation. His constellations, I'm not sure. Her first constellation does AoE damage for her normal attacks, so that seems to be the best one that everyone uses. I think her second and third constellation are good. I think her second and first constellation, I'm pretty sure it's just her second that's actually really good. And her, I'm not sure of because I have most of her stuff anyway. You can obviously view the characters. It doesn't show how many constellations I have because I just hit triangle on it. So if I back out of that, go over to the new guy. Yeah, I had his first constellation, so that technically would be my third I would have gotten from him. Apparently this one I think is really good. Yeah, it decreases their resistance. It doesn't sound good, but a lot of people use Child. I say Child. In the game, everyone knows him as Child, but I think his real name is Targalia. He's a 5-star water character. His ults are really good. If you use him, the character I'm currently looking at, he decreases Hydro resistance with his R2 ability, and I believe his triangle ability. Again, I'm on PlayStation, so I think it is E and Q for PC. Mobile, I'm not sure. Xbox, I'm not sure. But all these apparently are decent abilities, but most people go for... The first one gives you an extra one. Apparently that one's really good. Increases talent. Increases more damage. These are actually all really good for him. But I think I already got the one I already wanted for him. The other characters on the list are him. Chung-Yun is his name. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. But his first and his last constellation seem to be the best. After, I think it's every 3 attacks or every 4 attacks, like to the end of a combo, and they're quick attacks, not fast attacks. Not charged attacks. Or heavy attacks, whatever you refer to them as. They shoot 3 ice blades. Each ice blade does 50% damage of attack of cryo damage. Oops, my bad. That seems to be his best one, besides the very last one. The last one is when your triangle comes down. Again, I'm just assuming, because I don't use him much. When your triangle is over, I think it summons the additional spirit blade, and it smacks the ground when your triangle is over. Again, it is probably E or Q for PC. I have yet to try it. Unless very well, this could be his R2, where you get an additional one or just your extra combo. But a lot of people don't use him with Razor. I don't recommend it because it ruins Razor's base damage because it converts all normal attack to cryo damage. So he's good for characters that infuse their abilities with elemental, like the Luke. You'll do melt damage with him. Kaching's probably another good one. I've yet to try it, but I don't have him up there. Beto, as you can see, I have her constellations, not very high. Her first one's not that great, but her second one does more damage. So I'm probably not going to wish on hers, or not wish on hers. I'm not going to pick her up for the event. Who else was in here? Her. Increases crit, increases attack speed. That increases crit. Upon crit, increases attack speed. A lot of people use her for force support, so she's not... This might not apply to you, the first one. But if you have her first constellation, her second one's kind of godly. Basically, if you hit her triangle ability, it summons up a fully charged level 3 of her R2, which is actually really good. And as you see, it has its critical rate increased by 100%, which means it's almost a guaranteed crit, or it is a guaranteed crit. So if you can build her for crit rate and use her ult, usually you do a lot of damage. The other characters on the list were her. So you see her first one's apparently her best one, in my opinion. But I don't use her a lot, so I'm not entirely sure. This one's probably her best, besides the first one. Second one also looks good. Apparently it shatters upon breaking every 6 seconds. Or no, my bad, hold on. When it is shattered, its reset is reduced. Can occur once every 6 seconds. Or CD is reset, my bad. As you see, I'm not reading this. Who else was in this list? Oh, I have almost... I have almost every single one of hers. I just need the last one. All members receive a 15% pirate damage bonus. It's actually really good, but I believe there's another one in here that also does the same. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Oh, here's an advice for Benny. As you see, I have new constellations, but depending on how you play, if you throw in a final constellation and you have the final, like all the way up to here, the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and the fifth one that I'm looking at currently, if you do not want to make this mistake, don't do it. Do not add the extra constellation for Benny, because it converts all physical damage to pyro damage. Which means for characters like Razor, for instance, it's a big mistake, because Razor doesn't infuse his abilities with lightning. In fact, he uses more physical damage than anything else. So this is a bad decision. Do not put in this constellation if you have him. Just keep it the way it is. Because when you throw it in, you cannot remove it, so it kind of messes you up. Unless you really want that extra 15% pyro bonus, then characters like Diluc will benefit from this. But again, some characters like Razor, for instance, or any other physical damage dealer will not benefit from this.
Straight on in.
Again, sorry that the video was over an hour. But, that's the event. Take care. Hope you liked the video. Have a nice day. See you.